Looking at Natasha's closed eyes and puckered lips, she exuded a seductive aura that left Dustin stunned. "What's wrong with your mouth? Does it hurt or something?" Dustin was oblivious. "What are you on about? I'm letting you kiss me," Natasha explained with frustration. "Huh?" Dustin's eyes twitched in disbelief as he gasped audibly. "This can't be a good thing, can it?" he thought to himself. "Fine, if you don't want it so badly, then this will be the last time you'll ever get it," Natasha teased playfully. "You idiot. If you don't grab this opportunity now, when would you ever get another chance like this?" The one-eyed old man peeping from the second floor hollered. He sighed deeply, shaking his head in disbelief at Dustin. "You'd better shut it." Dustin turned around and shouted back, his eyes shooting daggers. However, when he turned his head back again, his attention was drawn to Natasha's flawless complexion and cherry-red lips, making him suddenly realize what he might be missing out on. "Anyways, I'm done teasing you. Let's get down to business," Natasha interrupted his line of thought and continued. "Recently, Edwin headhunted the bulk of the main workforce behind Harmon Pharmaceuticals, so now we're currently looking for leaders to reorganize the team. Given your exceptional medical skills, how about working for me as an honorary chief physician?" "I don't think I'm a good fit for the job," Dustin grumbled. He was great when it came to healing and saving lives, but leadership was not his strong suit, and he had absolutely zero experience in that aspect. "To be honest, you don't need to do anything for the job. You just need to help me keep an eye on things once in a while. But if you ever decide that it's not for you, then you just need to hold on to that title until I find another good fit for the position." Sensing his skepticism, Natasha put on a pitiful look for him again. "If you don't help me out here, I'm afraid the only thing I can do at this point is to just sit and watch as Edwin obliterates Harmon Pharmaceuticals into dust." Feeling defeated and unsure of how to refuse her, he finally relented. "Fine, I suppose I can try. I just knew that you'd help me. Let's go. Come to my place first, then I can walk you through your duties and responsibilities," Natasha exclaimed, immediately all eyes and smiles. With that, she grabbed him and ushered him into her car. Half an hour later over at Java Joy's, Ruth sat at a table with her mother, Jessica. The two of them were busy entertaining a few guests. One of them was a well-dressed, handsome young man, while the other was an old man who had a lab coat on. The young man spoke first, cutting straight to the point. "I won't mince words this time, Ms. Ballard. The reason I'm here today is that I'm investigating the traitor. On a related note, I'm also here to assist my cousin in taking down Swinton's pharmaceutical market as soon as possible, mainly to pave the way for future developments in my family. Natasha can definitely rest well with you helping around, Quinton. But you know how bad that temper of hers can get. She doesn't like anyone meddling in her affairs, after all," Jessica replied with a small grin. "I'm afraid there's nothing else I can do, not when this is the outcome of my family's deliberations. As long as my cousin does not do anything that conflicts with the family's interests, I will do the same for any of the decisions she makes," Quinton said as he sipped his tea. "Humph, the way I see it, you're obviously just here to spy on my sister," Ruth, with a scowl on her face, muttered under her breath. With her sister's engagement with Tyler Grant coming up, the heads of the family wanted to take every precaution to make sure nothing happened, which was why they sent a spy over to keep watch on her at all times. Oh, and another thing? Are the rumors about Edwin Hummer poaching the bulk of the workforce of the company and stealing Eternamax's research documents true?" Quentin brought up the subject out of nowhere. Such rumors did surface, but I firmly believe that Natasha has the capacity to resolve everything well. Jessica's expression was unwavering. Eternamax is the fruit of the Harmon's research for many years now, which could have been used as a trump card to dominate the pharmaceutical market in Swinton, but now that this incident has occurred, the guys over at HQ are furious, which is why they had to send an expert over. Quentin explained before stretching out a hand to introduce the white-haired old man sitting next to him. This man here is Mr. Wangley. His medical research skills are second to none. So, from now on, he will become the next chief physician for Harmon Pharmaceuticals. But the moment Quentin finished his sentence, a cold voice suddenly boomed from outside the cafe. I've already found the right guy for the job, Quentin. So no need to bother Mr. Wangley or whatever his name is anymore. Natasha exclaimed with Dustin, arm in arm, as the two of them stepped through the front doors boldly. What? Quentin gasped with a frown. His expression darkened as he witnessed the lovey-dovey display between the two of them. Before this, he'd caught wind of Natasha securing herself a boy toy, but he didn't expect the rumors to be true. If the Grant family heard about this, then the marriage between the two families would obviously be greatly affected.